Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition.
It's time! Seconds from Game 7 or from championship number 6. Jordan, open, Chicago with the lead! Behind the screen, Harper got a piece of it. It comes off. The Chicago Bulls have won their 6th NBA championship. Tying run at second, 2 out, Palmero over the head of Jenks. Uribe charges, throws, out! And the White Sox have won the World Series.
To the far side around the 8-yard line to Hester. Under it, and to the middle with the 15, to the 20, breaks free of the 25, to the 30, to the outside, 40, midfield, 40, 30 to the post, 20, 15, Hester 5. Oh!
For the 3rd time in 6 seasons, it's one goal team. The Chicago Blackhawks win the Stanley Cup. A little bouncer slowly toward Bryant. He will glove it through to Rizzo. It's in time. And the Chicago Cubs win the World Series.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to ShawnSierraSports on Sports Zone Chicago. I'm your boy, the SuperBack, Shawn Sierra. Thanks for tuning in. If you're watching us on Facebook Live, well, then I guess you found us on Facebook. And if you're not following us on Facebook, what? Come on, go to Facebook, type in Sports Zone Chicago, click the like button, and now you're following Sports Zone Chicago. Simple. But wait, there's more. Follow us on YouTube. Go to our, if you're watching this from our YouTube channel, excellent. And if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, for real, come on, guys. Go to YouTube, type in Sports Zone Chicago, click the subscribe button, but also click the notification button. That's the little bell next to it, and that'll let you know anytime a show from Sports Zone Chicago is going live. Get it? Got it? Good. Now, you can also tweet the show. Tweet us at Sports Zone Shy, the CHI at Sports Zone Shy. Now, if you want to follow me, just me personally online, want to know what I did? Let me tell you what I did. I made it nice and easy for you folks. Nice and easy. One handle for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. All one handle at the Shawn Sierra. Listen, we got a great show, but I need you guys to get interactive. So whatever platform you're watching us on, whether it's Facebook or YouTube, leave a question or comment on that platform. It'll come up here in the thread. We'll put it up on the screen. We'll incorporate it into the show. And that, my peoples, is what makes this the best morning Chicago sports talk show around. And that's you. So bring them all, baby. Questions, comments, smart-ass remarks, because ain't nobody scared over here. Like The Rock said, baby, don't sing it. Just bring it. Let's check the chat because the chat is jumping already. So I'm talking about my man, Black Diamonds, the top of the morning gang. Got my Bears Victory Monday shirt yesterday. Don't believe I'll get to wear it on Monday, though. I have zero faith in this defense. Unfortunately, that team up north. Whoa. Black Diamond, you're predicting a cheesehead victory. Woo. Wow. Well, that's a fine how do you do. Okay. Levette Lee checking in. What's up, mama? How are you? Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. She says happy hump day, y'all. Oh, snap, my man from the city, from the Shy, but coming to us from the city of brotherly love. Jay Grizz in the house. What up? He's like, bear down, FGB. It is, baby. You know I had to wear it today, baby. You know it. Oh, I love it. Joseph Archer checking in. What's up, Baba? Good morning. Everybody, let's Mickey Ficky go. Bears, beat that ass. FGB, bear down. That's what I'm talking about. Mr. Southside himself. Marshawn Walls, what up? On a hump day, peeps. Bear down. FGB. What? FGB. That's funny. You guys are out of control. Listen, I don't know a lot about a lot, but I do know this. More of the usual suspects will chime in as the show goes on. That, my peoples, I can promise you. Listen, we got a great show for you, and I'm fired up, man, to talk to you guys about it. A lot of storylines going on. Black Monday was just passed 2 days ago, and let me tell you, wow. Some big names hitting the streets. So we are going to talk we're going to talk about that as well. But we got the college football playoffs. It's the national semifinals starting tomorrow and Friday. Going to be 2 hopefully phenomenal and entertaining games. We're going to talk a little bit of those as well. My man checking in, Mr. Shawn is in. It says top of the morning to you. FGB. What? FGB. What? FGB. You know it, baby. You know it. My man, Armando Emeterio Lara Jr. is in the house, my man. Junior, what's up, Papa? Thank you for tuning in, my man. I appreciate you. But I'm fired up today. I don't know. You know what? I had a great workout this morning at 5 a.m. And again, if you follow me on Facebook, you'll see I did a little video afterwards. Man, we did 275. Yeah. I think it was 275 I ended up doing for deadlifts. That wasn't very heavy, but we had a lot of reps. So it was good. And let me tell you what, my glutes are on fire. They were burning. No diddy. No diddy. My glutes were on fire. No diddy. That's how you know, man. That's how you know you're working this morning, man. That's how I know I was working. No, Michonne, no burpees. Thank God. My man Shorty says, little clarification. I'm learning to write code at work, so I'm in training meetings for the first 4 hours of my day. So you're muted again, but I'm still here, fam. Bro, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Man, Shorty, I really appreciate you, man. You got me on it in the background at work, man. That's dope. That's good stuff. That's what she said. Oh, her glutes were burning. Oh man, you know what? That kind of got me fired up. My adrenaline is up. I'm excited to talk to you guys. I'm excited about this upcoming weekend. Man, can I just tell you, this weekend is going to be legit. It is going to be, let me tell you. I can't even tell you how fired up I am about this weekend. It is going to be off the chain. Starting tomorrow, Thursday, you got the college football playoffs. Friday, college football playoffs. Saturday, our boys. Our boys. Saturday night, I should say, our boys. It's going to be out of control. I'm telling you, I got a lot planned. So here we go. So if you're in the area, listen, do me a favor. Come on out. Branding Iron, Sports Zone Chicago, doing a live pregame show. 7036 South Harlem Avenue. Starts at 6 p.m. All right, actually, it's going to be open a lot sooner than that, but we're going to do the pregame show about 6:40-ish, 6:35, 6:40-ish. Yeah, 6:35, 6:40-ish, and game start kickoffs at 7. I'm going to have some giveaways, some raffles throughout the game. I'm going to have Sports Zone Chicago swag on site. And yes, I do take the card. It's going to be off the chain. Game day special, $45. All you can drink, It's beer and well drink and and well drinks, in addition to a small order of nachos and your choice of either a half slab of ribs or an order of wings. That's all for $45. All you can drink is, if you're a drinker, that is probably the best way to go. If you're a drinker, well drinks, beer and well drinks. All right. So if you're a beer guy, there you go. If you're a vodka guy, there you go. Get a few of those, get lit. It is going, and we're going to be outside. So peep this. If you've been to Branding Iron, they have a pavilion in the back. Shorty, you know, you were there. Shorty was there. Okay. So it's the pavilion. The bottom, like the last 6 feet, is open, so you could air flies through. However, he has it enclosed now. He put up some some boards up. It's enclosed, and so then he's bringing in heaters. He says he's bringing in 6 towers, heating towers, and then he's going to have 5 or 6 heat blowers on the ground. So it's going to be dope. It's going to be outside in a covered but enclosed area. If you're a cigar smoker, bring some sticks. You can go right outside back, and there's going to be a fire pit. You can smoke some cigars after the Bears whoop that ass. It's going to be dope. Saturday, Branding Iron, Sports Zone Chicago's Bears viewing party. Okay, 7036 South Harlem, Bridgeview, Illinois, technically right across the street from Chicago, so don't say we're not in the city. Technically, we are. Oh, no way. No way. Jay Grizz and Shorty are coming. Shorty's going to pick up Grizz in his jet and fly you in the Midway. Dude, that is dope. No way. Shorty, I got another. Shorty, you want to hear something hilarious? Remember the cigar I gave you? Remember the cigar I gave you for the first watch party we had week 2 against the Detroit Lions? Remember you were in town? I asked for 5 of those. 4 or 5 of those for Christmas. And I got a bigger humidor. And I got it from my Secret Santa. So after you pick up Jay Grizz, you fly to Midway, all right, and just take an Uber, all right, because you're going to just take an Uber from Midway to the event. I got that Alec Bradley cigar for you. I got it, baby. I got it. Jay Grizz, you can have one too, dog. You can have one too. Oh, man. So it's going to be, I'm telling you, it's going to be dope, dope, dope. I'm fired up about it. Fired up about the fact that I have some swag for sale. I want people to get some stuff. You know, I want people to wear it because after we win. Oh, don't forget. Here's some of this for some of you who are. So obviously we have this. We got our FGB shirt. That's a given. All right, that's a given. All right, Black Diamond just said he got his Bears Victory Monday shirts. That's dope. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate the support. I appreciate it. I love and appreciate the support, man. That's dope. But my new shirts, if you haven't seen them, we got this, the Good, Better, Best. The Good, Better, Best shirts. To see good, better, best, and in between, the good, better, best is never let it rest until your good gets better and your better gets best. And it has Sports Zone Chicago underneath all of that. So I'll have those. However, we do have, if you like it that much, we have it in a hoodie. I won't have the hoodies there. Probably should because it's going to be cold. But I won't have the hoodies there. But you can order those online. You see the QR code in the upper left-hand corner? Okay, that QR code will take you directly to sportzonechicago.com. It'll take you directly to sportzonechicago.com. You can order your hoodies and your T-shirts, your FGB, your Coaching Matters shirts, everything you want, Coaching Matters hats, FGB hats. You can order them right there on the site. But yeah, those are dope. Hope you guys like them. Hope you guys like them. Gotta get this off. Here we go. So make sure you check out sportzonechicago.com. Again, you see it up there, the QR code. Or if you want to use this QR code, just fine. It's just two different QR codes they'll each one will take you right to sportzonechicago.com. All right, we got to update this one. I'm going to have Steve will update this one with the good, better, best. The good, better, best apparel. Flyest gear, man. I'm telling you, people will love it. You'll be the hit of the party. Where'd you get it? Where'd you get it? Where'd you get it? And just tell them. I got a guy. I got a guy. I got a guy. So I got to tell them, I got a guy. I saw. Ooh, man. Who else? Where else? King Booker World? No, King Booker World. I didn't say hello to you. Good morning, Papa. Thank you for tuning in. So salute everyone and Shawn. Man, hope you can try and make it, King Booker World. Hope you can make it. Do your best. Do your best. Junior says, Patty and Monica have gone to Cola's bar a bunch of times over the year. Cola takes care of them and tells them I'm a jerk because I don't go to his bar. Well, go to his bar. Patty Laird checking in. Good morning, Ma. Thank you for tuning in. Theo Shawn also means Monica and Jeremiah are watching. Woo, Jeremiah, because we know Dito's back in school. So Jeremiah. Good morning, mijo. Good morning, Monica. Jay Grizz, like, I need that. I love that shirt, SuperBack. I need that in my life. Whenever you're ready, Papa, they're there. Whenever you're ready, they're there. Or just go to sportzonechicago.com. Very simple. Sportzonechicago.com. I'll take you. It's they're there. You can get the t-shirt, or you can get the sweatshirt. The Mr. Southside himself. Peep this, Michelle Walls. Look at this. Says I got my FGB hooded sweatshirt. He got the orange one. He wants to be loud and proud, but he's loud, bright. Look at this shit. We got it in hoodies too. Again, thanks again, Michelle. I appreciate it. So we got it, Jay Grizz. Whenever you're ready, Papa, we are there. We are there. Oh, Jeremiah's going to be 3 tomorrow? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Happy birthday, Jeremiah. Happy birthday, mijo. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Wow. Dude, that's nuts, Junior. So my mom, if she was alive, would be 100 years old today. Happy heavenly birthday to your mom. I remember meeting her. I think we met once. I think we met once. Because Patty was so pregnant, you were having something at the house over on off of Irving and Hamlin. Oh, geez, what was the? I can't think of the street I used to live on. But anyway. Anyway, let's get it cracked. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it was once, and a few weeks later she passed. That's right. Hermitage. Thank you. Yeah, it was Hermitage. Irving and Hermitage. That's right. That's up in the old Jay Grizz neighborhood, Irving and Hermitage. That's Jay Grizz neighborhood back in his old stomping grounds back in the day. Oh my goodness. Well, listen, there's a lot going on. All right, we're in a good spot. I'm going to tell you, we're going to take a quick break. All right, on the other side of the break, we're going to hit our top of the morning topics. Okay. And then today I'm going to tell you why I'm a little not concerned. I'm excited about this week. I'm excited about the mentality of our boys. I'm excited about it. All right. There's an old saying. Somebody pretty smart once coined the phrase coaching matters. Okay. And the coach from Jump Street, from the moment he stepped into Hallis Hall, has literally changed the culture and set the tone for this organization. We're going to talk about why I'm excited about him and his demeanor going into Saturday's game. All right. So listen, don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to get it crack-a-lacking with our top of the morning topics. All right. Keep it locked right here. Shawn Sierra Sports on Sports Zone Chicago.
911, operator 901. Where's the emergency?
127 Brymere.
Okay, what's going on there?
I'd like to order a pizza for delivery.
Ma'am, you've reached 911. This is an emergency line.
Large with half pepperoni, half mushroom.
You know you've called 911. This is an emergency
Do you
line.
know how long it'll be?
Okay, ma'am, is everything okay over there? Do you have an emergency or not?
Yes.
And you're unable to talk because...
Right.
Is there someone in the room with you? Just say yes or no.
Yes.
Okay, it looks like I have an officer about a mile from your location. Are there any weapons in your house?
No.
Can you stay on the phone with me?
No. See you soon. Thank you.
Every day, we take steps to keep the people we love safe, but some health risks are easy to miss. Ticks hiding in the yard can spread germs, like the ones that cause Lyme disease. Mice searching for food can spread bacteria that makes us sick. Mosquitoes lay eggs in standing water and can spread West Nile virus and more. Cockroaches are drawn to water in the home, leaving behind allergens that can trigger asthma attacks. Common pests can threaten our health. Learn how to protect your family at pestworld.org.
When I'm flying, I put my helmet on, my visor down, my mask up. You don't know who I am. Whether I'm African American, Asian American, Hispanic, white, male or female. You just know I'm an American airman kicking your butt. I'm General C.Q. Brown Jr. Come join us.
No, I don't know, though. I'm scared. I mean, you're so
Do you know that you're in my lane? No, not at all. Are you not paying attention? Are you texting? I was just checking in with my mom. I was telling her that I thought we'd be home by 6. It's okay. There's enough time. Just pay attention. I'm not even halfway through my text. There's no way. I'm not even going to look up. My babies are in the car. You have to pay attention. It's just supposed to be a quick text. I'm so sorry.
That's a tougher shot that time from Jaylen Brown. Buzelis on the attack all the way.
That's where he needs to get more straight threes. So they need to start trying to get the ball to the basket.
Brown blocked by her. He's third on the Bulls in blocks behind.
He rolls to the basket. They know where to find him.
White bounce, Herter, reverse.
Pass that time by Kobe White.
The deficit is not insurmountable, and it's now down to 15. Dosunmu hits a much-needed three. The Bulls have had huge comebacks tonight.
Well, you may not even see Jaylen Brown the rest of the way.
Vucevic answers with a three. Yeah, they would love to sit Brown and give him a little bit of a breather as they just came back from their longest road trip. And 24 second chance points for Boston. And a silencer from Trey Jones as this crowd has come alive here in the fourth.
Welcome back to ShawnSierraSports on Sports Zone Chicago. Those comes courtesy of Chicago Sports Network. Those were the Bullies on Monday. All right, they had a date with the Boston Celtics. Wicked piss over there. It did not turn out well for our boys. Let's get a crack-a-lackin', baby. You know how we do the first segment of every show is called Top of the Morning.
It won't come just when you want it.
Top of the morning to you. Top of the morning to you.
First top of the morning topic. Get to it. That's who we just saw right there, our bullies. That was a rough one. All right, on Monday, the Bulls fell to the Boston Celtics 115-101. Let me get this. See it, just there we go. Let me get that off. See it, 115-101 in the Garden. All right, Matas Buzelis led the Bulls with 26 points. Nikola Vucevic, the walking double-double, 15 points, 15 rebounds. Ayo Dosunmu chipped in 15, and Trey Jones added 10 in the losing effort. Staying with the Bulls, the next top of the morning topic, the Bulls travel to Motown tonight to face the Pistons. Tip-off is at 6 p.m. Central. You can catch that game on Chicago Sports Network or listen to it on their flagship station, 670 a.m. They're going to go up and face Cade Cunningham and the boys. Cade Cunningham is the real freaking deal. That young man is, woo. The next top of the morning topic, the Blackhawks. They host the St. Louis Blues tonight at the United Center. Puck drop is at 8:30 Central, a little later than normal. You can catch that game on TNT or True TV or listen to it on their flagship station. Uh-oh. Get the flagship station right. Silly. Or you can listen to it on their flagship station, 7:20 a.m. Connor Bedard is close to coming back. Hawks are fighting without him. They're fighting without him. And it's just a work in progress. You know, you're rebuilding. You're not at rock bottom. You come up from there, but you're still pretty low. And Connor Bedard going out, believe you me, does not help matters at all. The next top of the morning topic, our Bears. Stop, Bears, baby. Our Bears host the Packers Saturday night, at Soldier Field. Saturday night's main event at Soldier Field in the wild card round of the NFL playoffs. Kickoff is at 7 p.m. Central. You can catch that game locally on Fox or nationally. You can catch it on Prime Video. Okay, or you can listen to it on their flagship station, ESPN 1000. That's 1000 a.m. All right, it's going to be a barn burner, I'm telling you. one hell of a barn burner, and I hope we're able to. I'm pretty confident that we're able to come out with the dub, but there's a lot of question marks, a lot of questions we have for them about that game. So next top of the morning topic, Black Monday. Black Monday passed. Hold on. Sorry, I had to get the warden off. Black Monday passed out 2 days ago, and coaches who got fired. John Harbaugh, probably the biggest name and the most shocking. John Harbaugh with the Baltimore Ravens was let go, and I was shocked. I was shocked. I was in complete disbelief. Okay, and apparently, you don't. Apparently, he's with Lamar. He fell out with Lamar. 18 years as the head coach of the Baltimore Ravens. And maybe it's just time. I don't know. Other names include Pete Carroll out in Vegas, Kevin Stefanski out in Cleveland, Raheem Morris out in Tampa Bay, Jonathan Gannon in Arizona. Remember Brian Daboll with the Giants, and his interim head coach Mike Kafka, St. Rita grad, will obviously most likely be let go and replaced. And Brian Callahan and his replacement, his interim replacement, Mike McCoy. So within 45 minutes, this was crazy. Within 45 minutes of, and I need to get 45 minutes of being fired yesterday. This is according to Adam Schefter. In the first 45 minutes after John Harbaugh was fired this afternoon, his agent said there were 7 calls from different NFL teams. There are only 7 openings. You know what? We got to take a real quick break. I got to get the warden into her car, so I'll be right back. All right. We'll continue our top of the morning topics. All right. Keep it locked right here. Shawn Sierra Sports on Sports Zone Chicago. Hey, it's your boy, the SuperBack, Shawn Sierra, and be sure to follow Sports Zone Chicago on all social media platforms, on Facebook, Instagram, and our Roku channel. You can find us at Sports Zone Chicago, and on Twitter, we are at Sports Zone Shy. Also, be sure to download our mobile app so you can take Sports Zone Chicago with you on the go.
Time out. How are you feeling right now? Happy? Excited? Angry? Overwhelmed? One of the best things you can do for your mind health is to name what you're feeling. It can sharpen your awareness and help you talk about your feelings with someone you trust. Here are 3 questions to ask yourself. Where are your thoughts right now? In the past, the present, the future? Do you notice any sensations in your body? Is your heart beating fast? Is there a flutter in your stomach? Or are you fully relaxed? What do you need right now? Time with others? Time to yourself? Remember, there's power in this awareness. So find ways to identify what you're feeling today.
At a time when the news seems as subjective as the partisan politics dividing this country, independent professional journalism has become from the resource people need to get the honest and accurate information for their lives. That's why I created gervondextersr.com. As a born and raised Chicagoan, I know this city better than anyone. So my investigative stories are all original, and they'll go deeper to expose the truth by using information obtained from public information databases and in-depth interviews with the movers and shakers. My future stories will introduce you to people and businesses who are changing the world, not just Chicago. My missing person stories will spotlight those who you don't hear about in the mainstream media, who are often overlooked. If you want to hear my personal views on things around the world, check out my blog site, which is based off of factual information on my life experiences. There's also past episodes of my weekly sports podcast show, What's Up Cuz, that I host with my real-life cousin, Lance Irvin. So if you're looking for all this information and more, check out jcoydenreports.com and follow me on Twitter at jcoyden.
Every day, we take steps to keep the people we love safe, but some health risks are easy to miss. Ticks hiding in the yard can spread germs, like the ones that cause Lyme disease. Mice searching for food can spread bacteria that makes us sick. Mosquitoes lay eggs in standing water and can spread West Nile virus and more. Cockroaches are drawn to water in the home, leaving behind allergens that can trigger asthma attacks. Common pests can threaten our health. Learn how to protect your family at pestworld.org.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to get the warden in her car. Get her off to CrossFit. Took a little longer than usual, but where were we at? We were at Black Monday, top of the morning topics. Man, a lot of coaches. We were talking about John Harbaugh. All right, there were 7 coaching vacancies, and Baltimore was one of them. So obviously they weren't calling his agent, which means some team who already has a coach on payroll was calling about John Harbaugh. I knew he would not be unemployed for long. I knew that wasn't going to happen. But within 45 minutes, 7 teams called him, one of them with their head coach already in place. That's how crazy that is. Yeah, it's whew. Yeah, so it's I'm going through the chat. Oh, it's the good stuff. King Bogoro said I called the Harbaugh firing. Dude, that was crazy. It was a surprise. But I mean, here you go. You gotta win. All right, they had a chance. 2 years ago, they had a chance. He just couldn't beat Patrick Mahomes. Just couldn't beat him. So you got the Brian Callahan over in Cincinnati. There's a lot of openings. A lot of openings. You think so? Harbaugh, your next coach of the Atlanta Falcons? Man, the Plankster checking in. What's up, buddy? He says, good morning, Shawn. Bears fam. FGB, you see it, baby. FGB, bear down. The Plankster is back, baby. Yes, the Lions parted ways with Johnny Morton, their offensive coordinator, as well. Man, excellent. Good to see you, the Plankster. See if I missed anyone else. No, I got everybody else in there. Cool. Well, Black Monday, man, it's hit. And there's a lot of rumors flying around. All right, some people are talking about Vegas going after Cignetti since they have the number 1 pick, and him drafting Fernando Hayes Mendoza. I don't see Cignetti leaving Indiana. I hope he doesn't. I hope he stays there. He's doing a great thing over there. The Plankster says it would be wild to see Harbaugh in Cleveland. Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would. With Shedeur as the starting quarterback. Because let's be honest. Shedeur is that dude. You know, Shedeur Sanders, peep this. He beats Aaron Rodgers and Joe Burrow in back-to-back weeks. This goes to show it was on some personal shit. It's on some personal shit. That was what they did to Shedeur was criminal. It was criminal. Because he is more than capable. Imagine what would have happened if you started in week 1. Imagine if he had reps from OTAs to mini camp, to training camp, to the preseason. Imagine if he had reps with that team, where that team could be. Where that Cleveland Browns team could be. Shedeur might be the one to take them to new levels, to new heights. I didn't say Super Bowl. I just said new heights. They could be a perennial playoff contender because let's think about it. The Ravens gone, need a new coach. So here's a question I have for you. If the Pittsburgh Steelers get bounced in the first round, does Mike Tomlin get relieved of his duties? Because then it's just a free-for-all. Then it's just a free-for-all when you'd have John Harbaugh and Mike Tomlin available in the same year. That would be unbelievable, unreal, if Mike Tomlin loses in the first round and gets fired. But I think if Harbaugh goes to Cleveland, he can change that organization around. They started to come around. I'm telling you what, you may not like Deion Sanders. You may think he's outspoken, braggadocious, self-centered. But what he did as a father is second to none. There's no way you can criticize him about being a father or being a poor parent. That cannot come out of your mouth. Not when he's coached his kids from Pee-wee to college. Every step of the way. And if he pulled in favors or got special treatment because of his name and who he was, guess what? Welcome to the real world. There's a lot of people who get businesses and titles because they are the children of their father. Hate to break that to you. But he had a hand in developing his children from Pop Warner all the way to and through college. He would take his kids to the hood to play basketball. Because he knew that they didn't have that edge. They didn't have the edge that he had growing up. The edge he had was he wanted to get his mom out of that little house that they had. He wanted to get her a house. He wanted his mother to stop working. That's the edge that Dion had. All right, and his sons didn't have that unfortunate situation of growing up. But what happens when you don't have that type of edge, you're a little softer when it comes to sports. So he would take his kids, when they would play basketball, he would take them to the hood and have them play against hood kids and toughen them up. Give him every advantage he could, but try to get a little dog in him. And I think we can see Shedeur has that dog in him. He's a very well-respected, well-mannered young man. All right. Extremely, extremely how can I put it? He's extremely intelligent when it comes to public relations. There you go. All right. When the reporter tried to get him to talk about a last play call when he wasn't in on that 2-point conversion, and he called out the reporter and said, "Hey, listen, I'm never going to go against the coach." Of course I wanted to be in there, but that's what the coach called. That's what I do. So you may not like the fact that he always flexes the rollie when he throws a touchdown. Okay? You may not like that, but if you look at his character, that's one hell of a young man. One hell of a young man. He was the backup quarterback, the third, the fourth, he was the seventh string quarterback, and he was out in the community. He was out in the community at the food bank, helping feed people. That's the sign of a good young man who was raised well. He got screwed. And we all know it. Next top of the morning topic. Former Bears head coach Matt Eberflus was fired by the Dallas Cowboys as their defensive coordinator. In his defense, Micah Parsons was traded a week before the season started. So let me get this straight. Hold on, player. Let me get this straight. So you hire him as a defensive coordinator. He's got Micah Parsons. Okay? One of the top 3 or 4 or 5 pass rushers in the league. I'm talking Myles Garrett, Max Crosby, Aiden Hutchinson. Micah Parsons is in there somewhere. So you work with him in OTAs, in minicamp, in training camp, in preseason, and a week before the season starts, you trade him. And then you wonder why your defense sucked. When everything was built, that's the type of person you build a defense around. I get it. You got Kenny. Oh goodness, the guy you got in the from Green Bay in the trade, the defensive tackle. I get it. But man, you go in, and what are you going to do? I mean, you Kenny Clark, thank you, Windy City 888. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. You got Kenny Clark, but still, you don't have that pass rusher. You don't have a dude who can make shit happen when shit needs to be made happen. When it's third down, fourth down, late in the game, you better know where the hell Micah Parsons is. And you better get a double team, maybe even a triple team. Get a chip and then a double team on him. Didn't have anybody. And when you give quarterbacks time to sit back and dissect, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7 seconds, It doesn't matter who you are. If they're at that level, they will carve you up. Unbelievable. But he's out. He'll still be collecting a check for the Bears, though, because his contract goes through 2026. And I'm not sure how so if I'm not mistaken, the Bears pay the difference. So the Cowboys are going to have to pay him his contract. So I'm not sure how long his contract is. Matt Eberflus's contract. Let me see. He had 2 years left in his contract. So Dallas will pay him. What's he making? Sometimes they don't say it, especially if it's a DC. If it's a DC, it might not say it. Yeah, it might not have it. It's usually only the head coaches. But he'll be getting money. He gets the Bears money. So whatever the Cowboys are paying him, subtract that from the Bears money. He gets that. And then after the 26, he's through the 26 seasons. Oh, 2 years left. So 27. Let's not. And I know a lot of us don't like. A lot of people don't like him. We don't have to be disrespectful to the dude. All right, he was in over his head. I know I was pissed with him at times, but let bygones be bygones. All right, he moved on. He got screwed. All right, he's still gonna be making millions. Still gonna be making millions. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. College football. Next top of the morning topic, the college football playoffs. The semifinals are set tomorrow. Glendale, Arizona. The VRBO, Vacation Rentals by Owner, Fiesta Bowl. Number 6, Ole Miss versus number 10, the U, Miami. Kickoff in Arizona is set for 6:30 p.m. Central Time. That is game 1 of the college football playoff semifinals. Next top of the morning topic. Game 2 is Friday. The Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. Number 1, Indiana against number 5, Oregon. Now, Indiana went to Oregon, went to Eugene, and laid the smackdown on their candy ass in Eugene. You know how difficult that is to go into Oregon and win at Oregon? Indiana went in there and handled business. What was the Oregon? Here we go. 30-20. Solid. They beat it by 2 scores. Indiana defeated Oregon 30-20 in Eugene. That was in October 11th. The Hoosiers were number 7 and the Ducks were number 3. So big time upset in Eugene. So hey, I was gonna go there when you said it, but I stopped. So nobody needs to cry for Eberflus. He's getting paid more than everybody in his chat collectively and never has to work again. Not if you don't want to. You're damn right. You're damn right. Oh, man. But game 2 is a rematch on Friday. Oregon, Indiana. In the Peach Bowl down in Atlanta. the winner goes on to the national championship game, which will be the following Monday. Let's go to the 19th. Monday, January 19th is the championship game, Monday night. It's going to be awesome. So let's take our quick break. And on the other side of the break, we're going to talk Bears. All right, we will talk Bears on the other side. So don't go anywhere, folks. I'm fired up. No more distractions, no more interruptions. We are good to go. So keep it locked right here. Shawn Sierra Sports on Sports Zone Chicago. Hey, it's your boy, the SuperBack, Shawn Sierra, and be sure to follow Sports Zone Chicago on all social media platforms, on Facebook, Instagram, and our Roku channel. You can find us at Sports Zone Chicago, and on Twitter, we are at Sports Zone Shy. Also, be sure to download our mobile app so you can take Sports Zone Chicago with you on the go.
How do you take care of your mind health?
For my mental health, I meditate in the mornings. I have my dogs. They're the best.
I just find ways that help me just relax.
Finding things that make me happy, like being close to my family.
I meditate a lot and read books.
I have hobbies outside of the game. I'm able to switch off. I'm able to turn my brain off from the game of basketball.
Your mind health matters.
Your mind health matters.
It's a romance sport. What? It's a romance sport like that.
Your Marine Corps' way of life is to defend the American way of life. Every day, no matter where we serve, we take a stand for our nation, for each other, for us all. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Everybody in a work zone is someone's somebody.
This is my mom. She works for KDOT.
This is my dad.
This is my mom.
This is my daddy.
This is my sister.
This is my daddy.
This is my son, Scott. He was killed while working in a highway work zone. When you drive through a work zone, drive like a life depends on it. Because it does.
Zips it. St. Brown is incomplete. Brisker there with another good hit. Lions send a blitz on first down. Williams gets rid of it, and it's caught by Loveland right away. And a good solid tackle.
Kind of beat on what the Bears offense is doing.
Give it to Swift again. Big hole for Swift. Oh, just got tripped up. That could have been a huge one. First down, play action, pressure. Goff is in trouble. He is sacked by Montez Sweat. Williams trying to get a little screen. DJ Moore, couple blocks. That's a good start and a first down. 4th and 1, looking to throw. Over the middle, first down. It's Loveland who's got the completion inside the 40.
To adjust his game plan a little bit. They thought it's going to get much more man today. It hasn't been that.
3rd and long. Fire over the middle. It's caught Loveland, but he's going to be short of a first down. But now
Welcome back to Shawn Sierra Sports on Sports Zone Chicago. Those clips courtesy of Fox. Those are the boys. Saturday night. I saw. Couldn't get it done. Couldn't get it done. And I was very just upset by that. I don't think they had didn't have the right energy, in my opinion. They didn't have the right energy. I didn't think they were focused. I didn't think they were ready. And it's frustrating because you understand what's on the line. Like you knew you had to win. Is you win and or the Eagles lose. Why would you put your fate into someone else's hands? That's my issue. And if you saw Matt Eberflus, he was pissed in the post-game presser. He was not happy. And when asked, he said he did not like the amount of points that they scored. He did not like the offense. He didn't mention the defense. It's not mentioning the fact that the defense let Detroit go up and down the field on them. Amon-Ra St. Brown had over 100 yards at halftime. But when the defense needed to step up and stop them from scoring touchdowns and limiting them to field goals, they did. Because when we kept, as the game was going on, and they kicked their second or third field goal, I'm like, man, okay, we're holding them to field goals. I'm like, it's only 2 touchdowns and 2 extra and 2 2-point conversions. It's still a 2-point game. And me and my guy Jacob, did I? You just called Benjamin Matt Eberpuke. My bad if I did. I apologize. I apologize. Thanks, sir. LOL. My bad. Ben Johnson, excuse me, was pissed, and he should have been. All right, there were still a lot of this offense isn't stuck on automatic yet. Okay, there's still some things that need to be worked on, need to be worked out, and that's Caleb is one of them. All right, we've heard the refrain from people like me, from other analysts, from people who played in the league, from quarterbacks who played in the league, from Super Bowl winning Hall of Fame quarterbacks. He just doesn't hit the easy ones, and I don't understand why. Just rolling to his right, it was a third down. He missed. And he missed, I was to say Loveland. It was at his feet. There was no one around him. He actually could have stopped, planted his feet, thrown it, a nice little dart. But also he's also a victim of people dropping the ball. Luther Burden. Okay, if Luther Burden catches that crosser, it was second or third down. On the last drive, he's still running. No one's kicking. You scored touchdown, game over. These are the little things. Caleb Williams he's in a top 10 for sure. I'm not sure if it's top 5 of drops. Quarterback with the most drops. And I believe he's in. Did I save it? I hope I did. Let me see. Shish kebab. I did not. Son of a biscuit. I thought I did. There was a stat where he was up there in the most drops, the most yards. And those are yards that from the point of catch. Not yards after catch. I believe he was first. It said it was like 400 yards he lost due to drops. Again, those are just the drops from the actual point, from the point where the receiver dropped the ball. We're not talking if the receiver is able to run after the catch. Yeah, Plank, it was 4 something when I saw yesterday. It was 4 something. Yeah, over 350. It's 4 something. And that, just give us half. And again, it's not just half. Just give us that one, Luther Burden. That one. King Booker says, can we just take a minute to appreciate that for the first time since the alien known as Trestman, that the Bears offense has teams worried? Yeah, it does. But here, let's not forget, just because our expectations were minimal at the beginning of the year doesn't mean that they couldn't have changed as the season went on. It doesn't mean you can't expect excellence from this team, especially when you saw that they were picking this offense up quickly. Especially. Okay? Now, one thing that I have a big issue with are drops. King Booker World, you ain't lying. You are not lying, bro. Brother man, you are not lying. He says between the drops and the misses, once that is corrected, he will have 4,500 plus. That, my man, is a fact. That is a fact. So I'm not, believe me, I appreciate where we've gone. Far greater than any of us had anticipated. But once we saw how well they were performing, our expectations changed, and they should have changed. They even had me mention in the words the phrase Super Bowl with this team, which is still possible, but highly unlikely with that defense. If the defense continues to be opportunistic, because they are opportunistic, they took the ball away at the end of the game when they needed to. Remember, I told you about our old Uncle Hawk Harrelson. Don't tell me how many you get. Tell me when you get them. And the Bears intercepted Jared Goff late in the game when Detroit was going down to score. All we had to do was get that in field goal range, kick it, game over. Bears win. So the defense continues to come up with big plays in key moments. Can they continue to do that in the playoffs? Jordan Love is Jordan Love, and he will throw that ball to you. He will throw that ball to an opposing team. I will tell you that. We've seen it plenty of times. You're a damn fool. Not for you, Mashawn. King Booker says, Shawn, if this team somehow wins the Super Bowl, I'll be donating babies across the country and beyond. You're a fool. Michelle Wall says, this offense needs to get off to a fast start by running the football. Yes. Yes. All right. Green Bay cannot stop the run. Green Bay cannot stop the run. So do not, Ben Johnson, please do not try and be the smartest man in the room. Do not. You know what works. You know what's worked against this team both times we played them. Both times we played them. But for some reason, you insisted on staying away from the run early in the first game. Let's run the ball. Let's set everything up. Let's force them to bring a safety down. Let's put 9 guys in the God-blessed box. King Bogo says, out of the first 15, I want 12 runs and 3 passes. Give me 10 and 5. I'm good. 10 rushes, 5 passes. I'm good with that. Black Diamond says, Benjamin David Johnson, run the effing football. That's what it is. That's what it is. It does so many things. And I told you, my guy I used to play ball with and then left teams, went to the Leiden Lions. When I said run the ball, we only ran the ball 9 times. This is why we were losing on Sunday. He was like, don't forget, because you're not going to look at, you're just going to overlook the defense, blah, 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 blah. And I said, dude, you're a quarterback. How do you not know the benefits of running the ball? I said, if we run the ball and switch and alter the time of possession, guess what? They're not running up and down the field on us. Their defense gets tired. I said, we need to run the ball more. I said, if their offense is down the field, we're not missing tackles. They're not going up and down the field on us because the amount of time that they have the ball has been drastically reduced. So sometimes people just come up with dumb stuff, and I'm like, come on, bro, you're a quarterback. You're a backup quarterback, but you're a quarterback nonetheless, and you should understand that. One of the things I'm already concerned with is the Rome Odunze situation. Rome Odunze is back. He's gonna play this week. And my thing that I'm concerned with is Caleb is going to go back to forcing him the ball, which is what we don't need. Okay. Hopefully he's gotten past that petty stage and says, hey, listen, my favorite receiver is the open one. You have 4 guys. Caleb Williams has 4 guys with over 650 yards receiving. Are you kidding me? 4 of them. And this was led by Colston Loveland, who had 700 yards. Remember, he didn't play much at all the first half of the season. And, if you average his out for the last half of the season, if you average Colston Loveland's games out over 17 games as opposed to 8 or 9, he comes up with 1,100 yards. But again, he was a rookie. He might not have been able to grasp the concept. It could have been an issue initially. Could have been. But we don't know. But I just don't want Caleb to say, okay, Rome's back. I'm going to force him the ball. Make him the number one receiver. Don't do that. Make him earn that. And I don't want him to see, I'm more than comfortable going to Luther Burden, DJ Moore, Colston Loveland. You don't have to force the ball to Rome. I think in Rome going down could have been the best thing to happen to Caleb. I said that on a show a few weeks back. Because now he doesn't have his guy to force it to. He's forced to read coverages, go through his progressions, have an idea based on the pre and post snap movements or pre and post snap alignments from the defense, who he's going to throw it to, go through his progressions, and find the open man. And he did that a lot. Durham Smythe has had a couple of catches. Jade Walker has had a lot of catches. His first touchdown, which tied the game for us, remember? In Green Bay. That was his second professional catch of his career. He had one earlier that game. What I'm saying is you're seeing a whole bunch of guys contributing. Let it continue to be that. King Boogo says, I can't wait to see Diggs try and guard Burden. That could happen. My question is how, because Diggs was released. He was playing. It's not like he's coming off the street. I'd like to see it too. I'd love to see it as well. And I'm really happy the way that Luther Burden has developed. I'm really, despite his drops, and he's had a couple of key ones. It begs me to question moving forward. And I know we haven't even had the first playoff game yet. I'm already looking forward. I'm just kind of looking at how the offseason goes. You know, the Raiders have already made it clear that they are willing to talk about shipping Max Crosby off. And it makes sense. Most of the Bears fans, myself included, were like, man, if you got to trade DJ Moore, a first rounder, maybe a second rounder for Max Crosby, I'd do it. But if you're the Raiders, would you rather have DJ Moore or would you rather have Rome Odunze? That could be the caveat. That could be the issue. If you're a team, the Raiders have the number 1 overall pick. You're going to draft a quarterback. Wouldn't you rather have a young receiver to grow with your quarterback? Or would you rather have a veteran who might not have very many years left? Granted, a proven number 1 receiver, but an older number 1 receiver. I'm not saying that they wouldn't want DJ. I'm just saying I think a lot of people would rather have Rome Odunze just because of the fact that he's younger, just the fact that he's cost efficient. He's on a rookie contract. He's in his second year. He's got 3 more years. If you pick up his 5th-year option, you've got 3 more years under your control before you're going to have to pay him big money. It's a lot of money to be paying DJ Moore number one wide receiver money when he's not targeted like a number 1 wide receiver. You know how I feel about DJ Moore. He's my favorite Chicago Bear right now. But I don't know if the Raiders are going to ask for DJ Moore or Rome Odunze. So let me ask you this. Would you give up Rome Odunze if the Raiders said, give us a first, a second, and Rome Odunze? Would you do it? Black Diamond says, Shawn, when it comes to that, a lot of Bear fans don't want to trade DJ and rather draft an edge instead of Crosby. I say this about Lombardi's, not feelings. So let me ask you a question. Are you going to be able to get someone in the draft? Where you're slotted, are you going to be able to get someone who's going to be as disruptive as Crosby? Will you be able to find someone as disruptive? I mean, then you got to work some contracts. DJ's probably gonna have to rework his contract. Kyler Gordon's gonna have to rework his contract to get it to fit. King Booker World says yes. King Booker World says yes. He would put up Odunze instead of DJ Moore. Black Diamond says yes. Then Black Diamond says no. Which one is it? Dante, what's up, buddy? How are you? Dante Purify 8553. Thanks for checking in, Papa. I appreciate you. Plank, would you make that trade? Rome Odunze a first and a second for Max Crosby. Junior says yes. Dante says Odunze got to go. Mashawn Walls, Mr. Southside himself, says no. Plank says no. Okay. I agree. Now, Black Diamond says, no, you're not finding a game wrecker where we're drafted. King Booker, you're a damn fool. He says, I drive Rome to Midway, fam. Oh, my goodness. That's crazy. Here's my thought. The production and development of Luther Burden could have sealed the deal for DJ Moore to be let go or traded. But don't forget, he's got that big contract. That's why I'm saying it's going to be difficult to move him. And he's 27, 28 now. 29, somewhere in there. DJ Moore, let's see. $28 years old. Wow. So this is it. Do you know what DJ's first name is? What his real name is? Denniston Oliver Moore Jr. So DJ's for Denniston Jr. Denniston, Denniston, Denniston Oliver. That's crazy. Yes, King Book World, Denniston. That's like 8 Mile. His real name is Clarence. Mashawn says, I trade DJ in a first-round pick for Crosby. But are they going to want DJ? Wouldn't you, if you put yourself in their position? Would you want a first-round wide receiver who's 6'3", runs a 4.3, 39-inch vert, the leading receiver in college his last year at Washington, who's still on a rookie deal? Or would you want a guy who's getting paid $27 million a year, who's 28? Is that how much you want? What's his birthday? April 14th. So he'll be 29 this upcoming season. That's what I'm asking you. Most teams would rather take the younger guy, cost efficient, and a young guy you know is going to be there with your quarterback. Obviously, not assuming health reasons, injury. Junior says, don't tell the Detroit fan who called DK by his real name. Yeah. Dante says, DJ is durable. Odunze is a lemon. Odunze is a lemon. Hey, I can't lie. I don't see the lie there. I don't see the lie. Odunze's been hurt. And I'm hoping that he doesn't turn into a Kevin White. You all remember Kevin White from West Virginia, first-round pick. Just could never get on the field, never stay right. I mean, Odunze's had a much better career to this point than Kevin White, but however, doesn't mean he's going to continue to have a great career. He ain't a gangster. His real name is Deniston. Oh, man. That's crazy. Deniston Oliver Moore Jr. Yeah, Kevin White played like 7 games. He had a stress fracture, a whole bunch of crazy stuff going on with that dude. His foot, his ankle, his knee, his hip, his back, his leg, his arm, bro. I'm exaggerating for effect, but my goodness. That's insane. So that has me concerned. That's after the season. But it's still something that I'm monitoring. Because we need an edge. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We need an edge. Because Montez Sweat is not the answer. Montez Sweat could be a Robin, a very poor Robin, someone's Batman, but a Robin nonetheless. I think he could benefit from a dog, from a proven pass rusher like a Max Crosby or a Myles Garrett. Not that we're getting, I think that could motivate him, or the player could motivate him. Junior, you're a fool. King Booker World says, Ed's in the DT. I'm out of the Gervon Dexter experiment. And Junior says, the edge from U2 is in his 60s. Plank said, I threw my back out while sneezing. I threw my back out sneezing while brushing my teeth. Bro, I've had an issue with my back. Not I don't have it now, but I did. I sneezed one time, and that sucker hurt. So I get it. I feel you, Plankster. I feel you. There's a lot. So here's the issue. Here's the underlying issue. Here's what the Bears can do. Gutekunst, I think that's the name of the general manager for the Packers, and Matt LaFleur, they each have 1 year left. Okay. And the president, I guess, of football operations for them, just remember they're a publicly owned team. They don't have an owner. The fans of Green Bay own the Packers. All right. They have shares in it. But there's a president of football operations, and he says 2 things. One, he's not going to negotiate the contracts of Matt Eberflus or Gutekunst, or the GM. And 2, he says he doesn't like lame duck situations, which means if they go into next season without a contract, they're lame ducks. They have 1 more year left in their contract. So if they coach and general manage next season, it's going to be they're lame ducks at the end of the season. They're going to be out of contract. They're going to be out of. And listen to Mike Florio. I like Mike Florio. I listen to him whenever I can. He said yesterday that if the Bears beat the in embarrassing fashion, he would not be surprised if this general manager fired, or if the president of football operations fired both. All right, you haven't gotten to the mountaintop where you want to be. Jordan Love sat for 3 years. Now he's playing. You still can't get to the Super Bowl, so you can't win one. They could effectively take out the head coach and general manager of the Green Bay Packers with a decisive and maybe an embarrassing win on Saturday. So now they have to start all over with a new GM, new head coach. The Bears have the opportunity to do that. Now they shouldn't be thinking about doing that. That's for the front office and the coaches. Not even the coach, just the front office. The coaches need to worry about getting these guys together, get them on the same page, beating the hell out of Green Bay, and moving on. So that's something that's on the table for the Bears. You can knock out their front office and head coach in one fell swoop. I like it. Yeah, Matt LaFleur has done a contract with the Green Bay Packers through the 2026 season. That's the end of next year. So you take out your arch rival, cause them for a corporate restructuring. A corporate restructuring. And the only team you got to deal with is the damn Detroit Lions. Sorry. This is an interesting scenario. Great one, great possibility, but an interesting scenario. You know, we've worked hard, exceeded a lot of expectations of most of this Bears fan base. This team has exceeded the expectations of just about all of this Bears fan base. And you could cap it off by moving on, beating Green Bay in decisive fashion, causing them to restructure their front office and head coach. That's good. That is a hell of a motivational reason for Ben Johnson to call a great game. Understand that you can't be too emotional in your decisions now. This is the playoffs. Everything has to be done intently, meticulously, and methodically. And if Ben can do that, we stand a really good chance of not just beating this team, but beating them well. Again, you got to run the ball. You have to run the ball. One of the things I wanted to show you, it's a little small. I should have got it bigger. Look at Cal Monungai. Finishes a top 5 rookie running back in 2025. 783 yards rushing. .6 yards per carry. It's second among rookies with a minimum of 100 rushes. 5 rushing touchdowns, tied for 5th. This kid out of the 7th round has done some work. This kid has done some work. Become a cult hero, a fan favorite, and I ain't mad at him. This kid is humble as can be, talented as can be. I think that's where he needs to stay. Peep this. So here's how it ended up. Tenaroa McMillan, the guy in Carolina, led rookie receivers with 1,014 yards. Emeka Egbuka, 938. Tyler Warren, tight end for the Colts, who many people wanted over Colston Loveland, 18. Harold Fannin Jr. That's a nice tight end for Shador. He had 731. And then Colston Loveland is 5th with 713 yards receiving. And Luther Burden is 7th with 652. That's great stuff. That's great stuff. This is year 1. This is year 1. This is year 1. This is why it gives us so much optimism. You know, we talked about playing with house money before, and I was like, yeah, it's, you know, we're a year ahead. But here's my situation. Here's my thought. It's not house money. We only assume it's going to get better. All right, we only assume because there's no guarantees. If this is the way you got it, this is what you got, and you have your best chance this year, then by all means, go for it. All right? I'm not putting bad juju out there. I'm just saying strike now. Your opportunity is now. If you're fortunate enough next year to have another opportunity like this, excellent. But don't think because you're ahead of schedule that it's just going to get easier and you're just going to be in the playoffs as the number 2 seed every year. That's not how it works. You don't believe me? Ask Dan Marino. Dan Marino got to the Super Bowl in his rookie year, second year, never got back. Everyone's like, oh, my God, he's so young. He'll probably go like 5 or 6 Super Bowls. Never went back. So you can't say, oh, our window's open. We're going to be, expect us to win a Super Bowl now because you anticipate us getting better. But we can't account for injury. We can't account for coaches leaving. And I'm not talking about Ben. I'm talking about other people. The time to strike is now. And this is why I was frustrated because they were so ill-prepared and not intense enough for me. Not intense enough for me. But I think that loss did them well. Rick Gonzalez in the house. What's up, Papa? I said, morning, fool. Sorry so late. Took a morphine pill and had no clue it was morphine. Been throwing up since last night. Thought it was a muscle relaxer. Menso, FGB. I hope you're feeling better, bro. Thanks for tuning in. That's crazy. Once again, I want to announce and remind everyone. Saturday, Branding Iron, Sports Zone Chicago's live pregame show. We are going to be in the pavilion in the back. It is enclosed, and they're going to bring in heaters. I was there yesterday talking to the owner, and he said, let me take this down and put it back up. He said he had 169 calls for table reservations for Saturday. 169 calls for table reservations on Saturday. And he's opening the back, where we're going to be in the pavilion. So we're going to be in the back. It's going to be kind of outdoors. It's enclosed. He's bringing in some heating lamps, heating towers, but he's also having some heaters that blow some floor heaters. So blow the heat of the ground. So the air from the towers will rise up and then keeps coming down because it's trapped. Then you got the heat from the blowers that are on the floor. So it's going to be pretty warm, and it's enclosed. So 100, and then this is when he first came out to me. Then I ordered food because I was waiting for him, and he came out right just before my food came out. And we were talking. He said, we got 169. He goes, I got to go back. He goes, I'll come back when you're done eating. He came back maybe about a half hour later, and we're talking. He goes, that number's gone up drastically. It is going to be out of control. It is going to be fun as all get out. Going to be in the back of the speakers. And listen, when it's all said and done, DJs afterwards, come on, man. I'll tell you, the DJs were snapping on Sunday, and the Bears lost. People were still dancing and acting crazy. Junior, in regards to Rick's comment about the morphine, he says, I hate morphine. Make incredibly chatty. Well, Rick, I hope you get better, buddy. I hope you get better. That's crazy. That's funny. Funny as all get out. My concern is the same concern that you have, that we start off fast. All right, do you remember the first two games of the season? Might have been the Detroit game 2. I think game 1, we went down and scored on an opening drive. Crazy. Our first 15. We've got to be more efficient. We've got to be more potent. We've got to be more potent on our script, our first 15. We got to come out of the gates fast. Okay? Here's a chance to come out fast, and we need to score like them, like people voted Chicago, early and often. Score early and often. Because if you make the Packers one-dimensional, and Jordan Love has to throw the ball, he will give it up. He'll give it up like a hooker on Saturday night. That's for damn sure. We've seen it. I'm not speculating. We've seen it time and time again. Make them one-dimensional. Jordan Love is not. Jordan Love doesn't have that it factor for me. He's got to get in a rhythm. He's got to play well the entire game for him to be a factor, or to be a threat in the fourth quarter. Caleb doesn't have to do that. Caleb does not need 3 quarters of good, sound football for him to play a good fourth quarter. He doesn't need it. As we've seen, Been plenty of times where he's had a crap games, and the fourth quarter brings us back. Some people have it, some people don't. Caleb has it, Jordan Love doesn't. And here's another crazy thing. What if the Bears win, Gutekunst and the Flower get fired? Do they keep Jordan Love? Or does the new coach want his own quarterback? Because if your new coach wants a new quarterback, Jordan Love's out. They got to go either draft one or trade for one. He's got to learn a new system. There's a lot of different storylines going into Saturday. A lot. A lot, as you can see. I just want to make sure to remind you guys, Saturday, Branding Iron, Sports Zone Chicago. We're doing a live pregame show out in the pavilion. It's in the back. It's enclosed. We have heaters in there and everything. We'll be on stage. Bears Packers. Kickoff is at 7. The party starts at 6. I would say get there between 5 and 5:30 because I just told you he had 169 calls the first time. And so he's probably close to 200 calls as of last night. Reserve calls for table reservations. So the inside is going to be packed. The outside is going to be packed. I'm telling you, get there early. Get yourself a seat around the bar because there's no reservations for bar seats. It's going to be lit. We're going to have raffle swag giveaways throughout the event. We're going to have swag on sale. So if you want to show up, buy your FGB shirt, okay, feel free. Come on down. All right, buy your FGB shirt. Or get the newest one, the hottest one, the good, better, best shirt. Come on out. Come on down. We'll have them. If you want the Bears Victory Monday shirt, I can direct you right to the link to the website. Ultimate disrespect would be for Coach Johnson to offer LaFleur a spot on his staff. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna. It would be, but he's not. He's not definitely not offering him a spot on his staff. I won't have these, but again, you can go directly to the site and get them. So it's going to be a blast, I'm telling you. And once the Bears win, it's going to be lit. I'm telling you, I'm going to end up taking my car and leaving it there, taking an Uber home, and then taking an Uber back or Lyft back the next day. That's how I see it playing out if the Bears win. That's how I see it playing out. I don't have any problem leaving my car there, getting drunk, taking a Lyft home, car service home, and then a car service back. I don't have DUIs are very expensive, and worse, what if I kill myself or someone else? No, we're not doing that. So if the Bears win, just know I'm not giving my keys to anybody. I just know. Nope. Just gonna take my keys, put them in my pocket, call car service. It's going to be that crazy. It's going to be that crazy. The party in the back is going to be lit if the Bears win. When the Bears win on Saturday. I'm telling you, get there. It is going to be fun. King Book World, hopefully you can make it. All right, Black Diamond, hopefully you can make it. Mr. Southside, hopefully you can make it. It is going to be one hell of a time. All right. Well, listen. 2 hours is come and gone. I want to thank you guys, man. You guys were awesome today. The chat was lit. It was a phenomenal show. Thank you for the love and support, guys. I truly, truly appreciate it. Those of you who bought some shirts, Black Diamond bought another shirt. Thank you very much. Feel free, guys. Feel free. Go get your Sports Zone Chicago swag, man. Go get it. Go get it. All right. Get your Sports Zone Chicago T-shirts, FGB shirts, FGB sweatshirts. You saw Rashawn Walls in his FGB sweatshirt, his orange one. He got the orange one. Get your Coaching Matter shirts. Get your Bear Victory Monday shirts like Black Diamond just got. Get your Good, Better, Best T-shirt. All right, get that one out. Buy that one. Get your Cigar Fanatics and or get your Sports Zone Chicago hoodie. All right, we have all types of swag for you guys to grab, to cop, and to wear it. And to wear. Okay? The QVC code in the middle and the QVC code in the upper left-hand corner are two different ones, but they both lead to SportsZoneChicago.com. Listen, guys, I hope you have a phenomenal day. It's going to be, what's the temperature going to be today? It is going to be a high of 43. It's only 36 right now. It's going to get warmer a little bit. High of 43. Saturday, it's going to be around 40. But again, we'll be in an enclosed pavilion. Get on out there if you can. It is going to be one hell of a time. I'm telling you. Junior, FGB, sir. Planksta, FGB. It's going to be a great time this weekend, especially when the Bears advance by knocking out the Packers, and we could have a new changing of the guard and have a new restructuring of the Green Bay Packers front office and head coaching position with a win. Could. All right. So, guys, listen, have a phenomenal day. I will see you on Friday. The good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. I will see you on Friday as we preview the Saturday's game, talk about the NCAA college game that will happen, that's going to take place tomorrow. Tomorrow is the VRBO Fiesta Bowl, Ole Miss versus Miami. We'll talk about that on Friday and then preview Friday's game, the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, number 1 Indiana versus number 5 Oregon. So we're going to have a great show on Friday. You guys have a phenomenal day today. So from all of us here at Sports Zone Chicago, guys, I'm your boy, the SuperBack, Shawn Sierra. Have a phenomenal day, but your boy is out.
Come on, laced up.